series on Google Forms has us looking at the responses summaries. To look at your responses, simply click on the Responses tab. This brings us to a summary sheet. And depending on the type of question type that you had on the form is how basically the summary will look. So these first two question types were short text boxes. This is where we had the first and last names. The next question type we had was a checkbox. What are your favorite numbers? You can see here that two of our respondents selected that number 1 was his or her favorite number, and it looks like the all-time favorite number was number 2, and we had five of our respondents, or 62.5%, thought that number 2 was just a fabulous number. Looking down at our next chart here, this is a pie chart, and this was generated from asking a question that was a multiple choice question. Respondents just had 2 choices, yes or no, and we can see here, based on the color scheme, and also if you hover over this portion of the pie chart, that in fact 5 of the respondents were having a good day. Again, that's 62.5% of your respondents. This next chart was from the linear scale question, and respondents were just indicating how they would rate today's weather. So again, 5 respondents selected that they rated today's weather as 3, and again 62.5% of the respondents. And then the final chart that we have here was our multiple choice grid, and this was where our respondents were letting us know on each of these 3 types of foods whether they loved it, hated it, or if they just thought it was okay. And not surprisingly, seeing as how I filled in all the answers, not surprisingly that ice cream was everybody's favorite. So that's it for response summaries, and our next series, our next video in this series, will focus on looking at responses in a Google spreadsheet.